Hello, good morning to one and all. Namaskar. Very warm welcome to Green Valley Gurukula. Today, let us discuss about one of the most important religions of the world, that's Jainism. The world has witnessed the birth and emergence of several important religions. Among them, the notable one are Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, then Zoroastrianism, Christianity, Islam, and apart from these religions, a number of minor religions, that means it's based on how do we consider that it was the major religions and the minor religions, in the sense a number of followers and the people who are practicing and following these religions. Now, India is such a wonderful, very auspicious land that she has given birth to a number of important religions of the world. And the most important one and the ancient religion of the world is Hinduism. And apart from this, the other two important religions which have taken birth in India are Jainism and Buddhism. Today, let us take up for the discussion the Jainism. Jainism, the word has been derived from Jina. Jina means victor. That victor was Vardhamana Mahavira, who was the reformer, revitalizer of Jainism. If I say that he was a reformer, revitalizer, the great personality, philosophical, spiritual personality who had added strength and more value, significance to this religion, in the sense, like it clearly shows that Jainism had its own background. Means Jainism was not founded by Vardhamana Mahavira. The historical evidence to prove this, that means who are Vardhamana Mahavira was the 24th Thirthankara according to Jain chronicles and traditions. That means it clearly shows that Jainism was completely contributed philosophically, spiritually, ethically and morally by the other 23 Thirthankaras. The other 23rd Thirthankaras are, that means the notable one are who has the great historical significance in the books of history are the 23, altogether 23 Thirthankaras apart from Vardhamana Mahavira. And here the first Thirthankara was Adinatha or Rishabha, followed by 22 Thirthankaras, and the 23rd Thirthankara was Parshvanatha, who was very, very popular during his phase. And they say that the historical evidences, facts say that Parshvanatha was so popular that whenever he used to appear in the public place to give the public discourses, millions and millions of people used to assemble. Both men and women used to come out to the public to hear the religious discourses presented by Parshvanatha, the 23rd Thirthankara. Apart from that, even the parents of Vardhamana Mahavira were also the followers of Parshvanatha. In fact, another important issue, another important fact regarding Parshvanatha is that the large number of followers belong to Shvetambara sect of Jainism. They are the followers of Parshvanatha. In this way, especially in North India, the followers of Parshvanatha, the popularity of Parshvanatha is at large and it is immense. 24th Thirthankara Vardhamana Mahavira, his contribution even today all over the world apart from India, it has been experienced under the impact of Jainism. Another important point regarding Jainism is that it is not the religion which had taken birth during the period of Vardhamana Mahavira. The historical facts say that to trace out the background of Jainism, we have to go back to the days of Vedas. They say that the scholars and historians who have done an extensive research work says that the traces of Jainism could be traced back to the age of the Vedas. And another very distinctive factor about all the Thirthankaras, all the 24 Thirthankaras all belonged to the royal families. They were all ruled as prince, and politically they were very active in the initial stage of their life. And finally, in the later part of their life, they had transformed themselves, and there was a great transformation within themselves, spiritual transformation within themselves, and they had given up the worldly life and turned towards the spiritual life. This is one unique feature about all the 24 Thirthankaras. To begin with, such a wonderful, great spiritual contribution of this Jainism, not only to India, to the whole world. To know about that, there must be a solid sources of information. The most important sources to study about 24 Thirthankaras, their lifestyle, their teachings, their moral and spiritual values, philosophical contributions. There are two important sources, and they are called as Agamas, and the second one is Parama Agamas. These are highly valuable, which yield the valuable historical information to study about as a whole Jainism. Now, it's all about the Jainism. Especially let us concentrate on the 24th Thirthankara of Jainism, Vardhamana Mahavira. Vardhamana was the birth name of Mahavira. In the later part of his life, Vardhamana emerged as Mahavira, the great victor. Born at Kundagrama, Vaishali, Kundagrama, Jrimbika Vana, Jrimbika Grama, located at Bihar, today's Bihar. Bihar is such a wonderful state which had given birth to both Jainism and Buddhism, in fact. And another important historical fact regarding both Jainism and Buddhism is that both Vardhamana Mahavira and Gautama Buddha were the contemporaries. But the fact was that they had not met with each other, although they were living in during the same phase, same period. Jainism, Vardhamana Mahavira, his contribution is remarkable today. Whatever the popularity and the significance it has got, largely the credit goes to Vardhamana Mahavira. His background, it's a wonder, it's a surprise. He was blessed and born with in a royal family, and he was blessed by God with all the luxurious comforts, luxurious worldly life. Up to the age of 30, Vardhamana led his worldly life with all the way the most luxurious life. And he was married and blessed with a daughter, Priyadarshini or Priyadarshika. And he was very happy with his wife, the queen, beloved queen, and the daughter. The life was so heavenly, and he used to feel that his married life was the heaven on the earth. Vardhamana, at the age of 30, started experiencing something different, something unique in his life. One unique event took place in his life. In fact, it is in general we say that it may be a tragedy, but in his life, in his personal life, it was a great turning point. And according to the Jains also,